So I got this comment today, and I can't tell if it's botted. If it is, I got tricked, I guess. If it isn't, oh, Saloni Gupta. Regardless, they said, "Yo, could you please play by this deck: Hero Knight, Evo Valk, and Evo Firecracker, Skeleton Barrel, Royal Delivery, Dark Goblins, because apparently there's multiple, Vines." And they said, "Please, please play by this deck, or just go fix it." So I went over here and I said, some of you might notice something. There's only 7 cards. I really don't know what was going on when he typed this out, if he was on like overdosing on drugs or if they're from a different, maybe they don't speak English. But essentially, what I would say for this deck is, get rid of Evo Skeleton, get rid of Evo Valkyrie. Don't need it. You really don't. I would honestly take that out of the deck entirely, because you already have the tank as a knight. And this is just a little bit of constructive, like, deck building. We have double ranged units, which is also, it's good, don't get me wrong. It can be good, you just gotta kind of make it work. What we want to do, since this is kind of a bait deck, we want to play, another bait card. We have a pretty solid defense, pretty solid offense. I don't really know what the Vines provide value for. And we don't really have a strong, solid, like, core. So I would say, if you have a good leveled Rascals, I would use Rascals. If not, we already have ranged units, so even more, like, good for bait. I'll actually just put Skeleton Army in here. And, yeah, I feel like this is a pretty decent deck. Obviously, it's kind of faulty. There's some things that could be better. We don't really have a, like, good... there's a lot of things, like... I use Hyperbait or just bait decks a lot, so I kind of have like a feel for like what makes a good bait deck. And most of the time, you either want like Suspicious Bush. Wall breakers are kind of out of the meta right now, unless you're using minor wall breakers. And so yeah, I've just been chilling, making some Ultimate Champion videos recently. I actually made it to Ultimate Champion. I have not been able to record one yet in Ultimate Champion because I want to take a break. I won 6 in a row, and I was just like, you know what? I'll just take a quick break, come back to it. He's probably going to activate King Tower here if I had to guess, or not. I guess. Okay, we'll go Skeleton Army over here. That should pull a Mini P.E.K.K.A. That's good. And we can go Skeleton Barrel. He's going to have his own Knight. What we can do is we can use the Skeleton Barrel to tank for our Skeletons to get them to the tower, and then actually go Vines here. Oh, I was really hoping I could catch that. Oh, okay. And he's just gonna say whatever, so that's cool. Hopefully our Dark Goblin, takes that down pretty quickly. I haven't really, the thing about the Firecrackers, it's not really, like, it's really good in Hog, don't get me wrong. Very good card to play in Hog Cycle. Now, is it good in other decks? I haven't really found another deck that, has a good, strong deck for the Firecracker. So, I kind of just think it's like, it's alright, it's not the greatest card. I'm going to have to Vines that, by the way. I don't want to get too much value, and the Vines is going to do a decent amount of damage to it, and just take it out for the most part. Just reduce the amount of damage we take to our tower. And actually, what we can do, this is a good part where we can use the Firecracker. We can play it here. The Knight's going to walk up, and we're going to get a little bit of damage. And now we have the chance to use the Royal Delivery. So that's a pretty good combo, I think. Royal Delivery plus the Firecracker, just being able to take out, groups of stuff. Basically, this deck was already set up to kind of be a bait deck, but yeah, 2-3 elixir spells is interesting. Don't get me wrong, delivery really good, but it's more defensive, and you usually want to play it in like strong, heavy defense decks, so like minor decks. This one's like one of those ones where you just, I could probably Vines this if he plays. Oh, okay. Well, he's just gonna give up his tower. I'll take that. On the other side, we might be in trouble. But actually, what we can do here is we can go Vines Skarmy and then go Royal Delivery here. And we take out the Wizard there. We're going to go Knight here to try to put both of those in. Oh, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. didn't get pulled in. Yeah, we lose the right tower. That's fine. That was sloppy by me. And now we're down. Actually, I'm going to Vines this. And please go off Vines. Thank you. We get double connection and some skeleton damage, so that's pretty nice. We can go Firecracker here. And basically our Knight's just providing a lot of value. The one thing is, Hero Knight, I will change it after this game, just because I believe there is a better combination. I'll like show you what cards you can use with, like, if you want to use, if you don't have, for example, Hero Skeleton, or Evo Skeleton Barrel, or, basically one of the cards that I'm using. I mean, I think there's some better combinations. I could do like Evo Valk, and then a different hero instead. But heroes are harder to come by. I probably should have gone delivery here. I'm gonna go delivery now. Hopefully we can still survive. Okay, he's gonna go lightning. We take everything out there. We can go skeleton barrel. I'm gonna probably have to lock in here vines, and we probably win if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think we do. Oh gosh. Okay, we have to defend this, but that shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna go Dark Goblin here instead of anything else because I think he had to play Mega Knight there in order to take everything out there. And we can go here. I'm gonna go Knight ability. Skeletons in the pocket. Oh, I really was hoping that I got in range of my thing there. But yeah, we can just go with our vines here, stop the witch, and then just get the death damage. Never mind, don't get the death damage. Holy bad. No. Oh my gosh. If he has a spell, we lose. Okay, that was really bad gameplay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fumbled that one. Now, I am gonna go back and I'm gonna change some things around. I think, like I said, if you do have Evo Valkyrie, I would switch out Firecracker, take out Knight. And the thing is, for hero-wise, I'll probably play the heroes that most people have. So most people have Magic Archer. I don't know about Goblins. Most people don't have Goblins. So I would probably say, we don't really want to range troop in this. If you bought the Battle Pass this season, you're going to have Hero Bar Barrel. I will take out the Royal Delivery, because we don't really need Royal Delivery. And what that can allow us to do is put in, what do we need here? Probably like a cheaper cycle card, like either Skeletons or Bats. Actually, I'm probably gonna go Goblin Gang. Goblin Gang seems pretty good. Actually, we already have, okay. Ooh, I don't know. You know what, actually, Spirit. A Spirit would be good here. So like 2.6, that's a pretty good cycle. And now we have like a really fast cycle deck that you can usually, like, you know, be pretty active with in getting a lot of damage. So you just kind of got to pressure them down over time and just slowly chip them down. And yeah, it's just one of those. I mean, he's gonna, I mean, good luck. We'll hit him with a good luck. And, you know, he's level 16 Valkyrie. I do too, apparently. I did not know that. But we'll play Valkyrie there. They're gonna cancel out. It's whatever. Mine has a top hat, so obviously mine's better. And yeah, we're sit here. We're gonna have some little just waiting periods. I only have Skeleton Army. Okay, I just gotta remember. I only have Skeleton Army as my swarm card. Also, what in the minion? What in the what? Minion Horde Skarmy. Okay, this guy is running like a super hyper bait deck, I guess. I was gonna try to go for a roll there, but I think we can go Ice Spirit here and survive this. Nice. And see, just like that, we're up a little bit of damage. He's gonna go with Mini P.E.K.K.A. So what we can do here, that was a crazy Mini P.E.K.K.A. by the way. We can go Wall Breakers there. That's a little strat that I like to do where you just pull the Mini P.E.K.K.A. back with the Wall Breakers. You kind of have to be like really precise with the timing, and that comes with playing the game quite a bit over time. You just kind of got to like know right when it gets to the middle. Yeah, drop it a little bit before it gets to the middle, and then they'll pull it all the way back. And yeah, this guy has Executioner. Okay, that's gonna be interesting to play against. I mean, Executioner Valkyrie is definitely a combo. To take out bait, I'll tell you that. That is not fun to play against as a bait player. But what we can do is we can go Valkyrie here, pull the Valkyrie back, and we're hitting both the Executioner and the Valkyrie. The tower's on the Valkyrie, so we'll just be able to take out both of those things there with just a Valkyrie. You know, taking out the whole 9 elixir with just that. And he's gonna go Prince the Bridge, so we can go here and then bar barrel this and take out most. Okay, we gotta go here and then Dark Goblin. I'm gonna hope that the Prince should die, right? Right? Okay, yeah, okay. And we even get a Wallbreaker connection. And that's just the thing about, like, really fast bait decks. Also the thing about this guy just spamming the bridge and not playing the game smart whatsoever. I don't want to, I probably should let that go. He's not, okay, he's gonna go Minion Horde to take out my Skeleton Barrel. I'm just gonna go here, I gotta go here, and then we're gonna have to just kind of waste our Wall Breakers, but it doesn't really matter. He's gonna go with his E-Barbs that he has for whatever reason. I don't know why he has E-Barbs. Okay, this is definitely a game of Clash Royale. This is a deck from Clash Royale for sure. I don't know what this guy's running at all. E-Barbs, Valkyrie, Prince, Executioner, just very heavy, interesting tank cycle. And that's the thing. Most people in this game, like, or a lot of people in this game who play this game, like a little bit, not much, usually come up with these decks that are like kind of weird, like tank heavy decks, and if you have a bait deck, or like, that's why I like running bait. If people have those types of decks, you can just kind of outbeat them. And yeah, a little short. I mean, 10-minute video today. I'm just kind of deck building for you guys, for the people who watch my videos. If you are interested in deck building, I can definitely check out more decks if you guys want to drop them down below. See what I can change. If you have your homemade decks, I really like homemade decks, by the way. I like, you know, seeing what I can do better, seeing what I can do worse. Apparently. And yeah, if you guys like this video, smash the subscribe button.